am that loud? Hi. Oh, I know why. There we go. I had to turn up the gain. I had to turn down today because I was recording something. And when I was recording it, I turned it down and said, gotta remember to turn it back up for my live later. I did not remember to do that, by the way. So, how you doing? Welcome to the replay. My name is Bobby. I am the host of this group. And at this point is when I usually touch the light, even though I don't know why. It's always just fine. I get into these little habits when I do these things. I do this. I say who I am. I touch the light. They calm me down and get me in the mood for this. If you're watching in the replay, then do me a favor and let me know you're here. Write a hashtag, make one up. Something with the word replay in it is fine. Doesn't have to have the word replay. You can use whatever you want. Hi, bro. Is that my brother? Let's see. Oh, wait, I forgot to turn this on. That is not my brother. That's Shin. Hey, how you doing? Actually, my brother is in this group, so I don't know if... but he doesn't usually call me bro, so... It was a guess. So Shin is here and Robin is here. Robin is watching. Robin put lots of flowers. Shin, how you doing? I don't know if you've been on a Daily Fuel before, but you're showing up anonymously. There's a there's a eCam link you got to hit, but you might have hit it. It's not been working lately, but I'm just going to remind people who are kind of new to the lives that are showing up anonymous. Hi to all. Who said that? That's not shown. Oh, yeah, that's you again. So, hey, man, nice to see you on the live. Stick around. So here's how it works. I'm going to ignore the comments in a second, and I'm going to go through my spiel, and then I'm going to come back to the comments. But while I'm talking, you can keep commenting, and then I'm going to read all the comments at the end. It's my favorite part because I don't know what the hell anyone's talking about at that point. So some more people showing up. Kelly is here. Hey, Kelly, glad you made it. Sorry, I tried to do it earlier if I could, but before 6 is kind of hard for me. And Aruna is here. Hey, Bobby, bring on the pain play. Kelly, bring on the pain. Okay, cool. I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Let's get started. Pain. Pain. Oh man, pain sucks, doesn't it? Doesn't it suck when you're in a bad mood, when things aren't going your way, when it feels like the world is just falling apart, when it's like, right, everything stinks. And I think for us as like spiritual people, sometimes it may feel even worse. Not that our pain is worse than anyone else's pain, but we kind of know, right? We know this thing that like, we're supposed to be the happy, positive thinking people, right? Like, oh, positive thinking in the universe and all that woo-woo stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that stuff except for when you're not feeling it and then you're like, shut up, I don't want to hear it, right? And it's like when you hear Abraham say, nothing is more important than that you feel good. And then you're not feeling good and you're like, shut up, Abraham, I don't want to hear your crap today, you know? And it's almost like we've been conditioned to think that like being in pain of some kind, like things are going wrong or whatever, even physical pain is wrong, right? It's a bad indicator. It means, how have you been thinking? Have you been doing your spiritual energy work? You know, and it's like, and then you start should-having yourself, like, oh man, I should be really doing that. I should get back to yoga. I should get back to meditating. I should get back to drinking more water, or I should stop drinking wine on Daily Fuel on Friday nights, you know, things like that, right? So I was thinking about this, though, in terms of like looking at all of our art and just seeing how the some of it comes from very happy places, and it's great, and some of it comes from pain. And I was curious about that because I don't feel that my art really comes from a happy place. I'm very happy to make my art, but my art isn't extremely like it's not like happy, holly jolly kind of stuff, the stuff that I make. And I'm not hearing the boops today. I like that. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna turn the volume up. I don't know what's. Oh, well, this is it. That's why. Okay, there. And when you guys comment, it goes boop, and I like hearing it, and I'm not hearing any of them, but I'm seeing them. And it's because I had the thing. You don't care. So Yeah, keep doing what you're doing. So here I came up with three things that I wanted to say about this. So one is, first of all, I think that happy art is great. I don't think you have to be in pain to create good art, right? My favorite artist of all types in the whole world is Vincent van Gogh, and I don't think anybody expressed through pain better than he did. I mean, but I certainly wouldn't want to have had his life, and I wouldn't have wished what he went through on any of us, so that we could create what he did. I'd rather be a mediocre artist that was happy than a world-renowned legend forever that just hated life and killed myself. That's not the point. But I think of a lot of you. I think today on I posted this also on my profile, and I don't remember which one she posted on, but Anna posted that she doesn't create art from pain. When she feels pain, she can't create it all. So it has to come from a happy place for her. And if you've seen her drawings, they're very whimsical and light and airy and beautiful, and you can tell that they're not really like expressing pain or grief or anything like that. So, and I think of my friend Tony Walker. He's in this group. He's a comedian, and his thing is just comedy and being funny and just making people laugh. And there's really none of that really comes from pain. Although a lot of good comedy can come from pain, where it's like you go see a comic, even a stand-up comic, where you're laughing and stuff like that, but they could just be, their whole spiel could be about like, did you ever see this? This sucks, and blah, 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 and everybody's relating to the negative part of it. And, there's plenty of happy art, pop music and sitcoms and things like that can express pain, but they really come from just like feeling good and that kind of stuff. And that's not my art. I don't write. I do write some feel-good songs that are supposed to be uplifting, but it's like I tap into what I'm feeling. I just want to fix this and crush that thing, and it's like that's what kind of drives my art. And then the second thing I was thinking of was that despite all of that, I still like happy endings. I like for there to be drama. I like to feel the suspense I like to see contrast in any kind of art. But if there's a story and a timeline to it, I mean, it's hard to do this with, like, say, a painting or something like that. But even in a series of paintings, you could kind of progress to something that transcends the pain, if that were your choice. But when it comes to things that are more storylines, like the graphic novel that I'm making, or a movie, a television show with an arc across the series, a book, right? All of these things. It's like, to me, I like it when there's a happy ending, when there's a happy resolution. But I don't like it when it's happy and jolly the whole way through. It's like, all right, this is boring. It's a story. To me, needs character with wants and desires and obstacles, and they have to get around the obstacles or under the obstacles or they get crushed by the obstacles. But in the end, I like for it to all work out, and then I can walk away feeling good about it. I saw a movie recently. I'm not going to tell you the movie because I don't want to spoil it for anyone who wants to see it, but it was a movie, and the guy needed to do something, and by the end of the movie, it wasn't able to be done. And I was just like, really? You got to be kidding me. And that, if you're curious, I'll tell you later to yourself, but it doesn't matter what it was. It was just, it was unresolved, and it was kind of annoying to me about that. So, which leads me to the third thing, is that, we are spiritual artists, and to me, when I think of spirit, and I think of source energy, and I think of, like, it's just perfection, it's happiness, it's like everything is perfectly downstream, all the words and phrases that we know and like, whatever yours is, plug it in, that's spirit. And I think being physical, we aren't just human, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. So what does that mean? The human experience has to be different than the spiritual experience, because if we were just always happy, that would be being spirit. So what's the point of being human? I think we came here to feel the struggle, to see the contrast, and as artists, we can express it somehow. I think good feels good because we know what pain feels like. And that's the point of life and art, I think. So that's my point today. And I'm going to go to the comments now and see what you guys have to say. And wow, there's a lot of comments. So Shin says, hi, bro. Hi to all. Hey, Bobby, bring on the pain play. That was Aruna. I read that. Kelly, bring on. I saw that. And Kirsten is here. Hi, Kirsten. How are you? Nice to see you here. And Kelly says, gold, truly, the judgment of myself for feeling pain at all is way worse than the actual pain. Let me read that again. Hang on. The judgment of myself for feeling pain at all is way worse than the actual pain. Yeah, right? We feel pain. That's what I was saying in the beginning. We feel pain, and that stinks. But it's like, I'm spiritual. I'm not supposed to feel pain. That means I'm doing something bad. Blah. And now we're like crapping on ourselves. So yeah, Kelly, exactly. Let me see. Good evening, Bobby. Who is that? Why can't I find where I am? Hang on. Bear with me. I have to find where I am here. Bring on the pain. I read that. Good, truly. Good evening, Bobby. Marsha. Hi, Marsha. How are you? I should have known because you always say good evening, Bobby, and put those things. I will figure this out eventually. Kelly said, should the number one cause of pain in general. Yeah. Right? You shouldn't you shouldn't do that. Oh, boy, I make myself laugh. I hate the word should, says Kirsten. Yeah, the word should is not good. And Robin, I don't have to read from here because I see you guys. Robin says, yes, the word should. My therapist teaching says it's a bad word. Yeah, so we're all in agreement on that. Mikey says, hello, I guess I didn't miss anything. Nope, you're here. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. At this point in my journey, the only purpose of emotions is to express them in art. Okay, cool, right? So you're feeling things, and so I take from that you are in a place where it's like whatever is happening in your life, or whatever you're feeling, you just want to express it through your art. You write a lot of songs and they are so emotional and emotive, and you're able to express things through the melodies and the words, and also the tone and the tempo of the music and all of that stuff. So I think you do wonderful with that, Mikey. Keep it up. Danielle says, hello. Hello. How you doing? Ray says stumps. That's Ray's drawing a lot of stumps, everybody. So Kelly, contrast. Yeah, I think the beauty of art coming from the contrast team is one of my favorite things to do, both create and experience. Why am I having such a hard time reading things today? I think the beauty of art coming from the contrast team is one of my favorite things to do, both create and to experience. Okay, so you like experiencing the contrast and then creating from it. That's what I'm getting from that. I think there's a word or two in there that were typos, and I'm flubbed by them. So, come on. Get those thumbs working better. Or whatever. I'm teasing you. Jason says, oh, by the way, Kelly, when I make fun of your typing, I'm not making fun of you, okay? So don't get upset. Jason says, should is simply quieting could so hard. One cannot see it. The SH covers the C. Yeah, right? Could is a much better word because it expresses possibility, where should expresses you messed up, right? And it's just not true at all. So hey, Jason, nice to see you, buddy. As always, Kirsten says character development we can relate to with hope at the end. Okay, because that was you talking about what I was saying with story, with character, with hope at the end. Yeah, I like a happy ending to movies, especially. I'll never forget. I took a cyberpunk class in college, and we watched this movie, and it was so engrossing and really, really good. But the ending was absolutely it was like a foreign film, and I remember the teacher saying, "Oh, it's not like American films that all have happy endings. This is like how reality would be." And I was just like, "That sucks. I don't want to know that. That's just like, come on." There wasn't a resolution to the story. It was just like, "Oh, we're dead." Oh well. It was kind of beat. I didn't like it. I don't remember what it was. I think Robert De Niro was in it. I can't remember the name of the movie. Boy, I'm just where am I? Stop. I should be scrolling this while I'm scrolling that. That's the thing. Give me a second, guys. There we are. Robin. Okay, I'm right on track. Robin, talking about you. Wait, I'm sorry. I skipped Kelly. Kelly, beautiful words today, Bobby. Beautiful. Thank you. Robin says, talking about you liking good endings seems like the saying I put up today about art, that it's an expression of the artist in spite of doubts, struggles, and obstacles. Yeah, I think that's kind of it. It's like, I like to think that life has obstacles, but we can overcome them, or we can learn from them and just maybe over time realize that this isn't even an obstacle. I can step over this, or I can walk around it. It seemed like something that was going to crush me before, but now that I'm standing over here and I'm looking at it, I realize, oh, wait a minute, this was a wall, but now I see there's a door. Or this was a wall, but look at that, it's made out of paper. And it's like something like that. But we can't see it at first. We're just so overcome by this ridiculous pain that life has thrown at us somehow. And I guess that's why I don't like movies that have those realistic, crummy endings, because it doesn't give you that resolution of power, of being able to grow from your pain and then move forward into a better place, or to, get what you want out of life. It's just like life sucks and then you die. And it's like, oh, yeah, okay. I'm not about that. So that's that. That was Robin. And Aruna says, pain is a signal to send love where it's lacking. A great opportunity to give love, share it, and express that through art and creativity. That's nice. I like that. Pain is a signal to send love where it's lacking. That's cool. I like that. I'm not even going to add to that because you said it very well. Who is that? Marsha, being a spiritual person, God has given me more than I should really have to handle. But that's his way of teaching me the meaning of life and why I'm here to create and be a light worker. I think that more than I can handle, but that's his way of teaching me the meaning of life and why I'm here to create and be a light worker. You and I see it. We use different words for it, but it's the same exact thing. I think that all of the pain or contrast or struggles or whatever are ways for us to grow. And as we grow, we can realize that they weren't really the big deal that they felt like in the moment. That with this pain came power, and with that power came capability and confidence and ability, that now I can see something like that and just be like, that's not a big deal, I can do that. But I think sometimes we don't acquire that power because we allow certain pains to just hover over us and stay there. And maybe that's how we work through it, through art. Maybe sometimes our art can be a thing to be like, this thing has been here for so long and I haven't found my way around it yet, but maybe I can explore a way around it or envision a way around it that I can't see in real life, but I can draw it, or I can sing it, or I can act it out, or I can sculpt it, or whatever. That could be another way that we use it. It's not how I do it, but your comment just made me think of that, and so thank you for that. Mikey says, thank you so much for understanding my music and for your kind words. You are welcome. And somebody says, great, thank you, Aruna. Great daily fuel, Bobby, thanks. Pain can be a great fuel as well. Great fuel, Bobby. Thanks. Pain can be a great fuel as well. Yeah, think of pain. That's a good idea. Let's think of pain as a fuel you have to burn fuel, don't you? That's not comfortable, I'm sure. But we burn through it, and we use it to create that energy and move forward. I like that. We'll leave that one at that. Robin says the happy endings are like my poems. I express the struggle of something, but always try to wind it around to a successful resolution so as to give the ones who read the poem some hope. Yes, exactly. You've got it. It's you and me, Robin. We're on the same page. Mikey, happy endings come through patience. Patience is found through art. Cool. And that's probably Marsha. It is. Marsha, we need to take the pain and turn it into creating. I like that. Kirsten, diamonds are created under extreme pressure. Yes, absolutely, right? You take a lump of coal and you put it under extreme pressure and it turns into a diamond. And that's a great metaphor that we've used not in Daily Fuel before, but we've heard before. It's like we can be the diamond. We can take this pressure and just use the force of it to turn us into something that is more beautiful and also stronger. The diamond is the hardest substance, right? So there's that. So yeah, thanks for that, Kirsten. That's a good one. And that's the last comment for now, but I'm sure that more will come in because I don't shut up immediately. I keep yapping. So anyway, this is a good one. Thank you. I'm going to take a breath. Yeah. I don't really have anything else to say. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I really, really appreciate it as always. And we'll do another one tomorrow. And Kelly, I'm glad you made it if you're still here. And I'm glad all of you made it. But Kelly commented earlier that if it was after 6, she couldn't make it. But then she did. I guess Kelly's a liar. So we will... I pick on Kelly, but she knows that I tease because I love. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully. And I will, see you tomorrow. Not hopefully, I will see you tomorrow. I don't know what I'm thinking. All right, guys, have a great day. I'm done. All right, bye.